Good morning to you too. It is a bit of an odd morning. It seems our roles have been reversed today. It's not often that I'm seen out of bed before you in the morning. No, I think blue moons are more common in comparison. Or perhaps we're both sharing the same fever dream. There's only one foolproof way to check if you're dreaming. I'm glad you asked, but it would be easier just to show you. I can't believe you fell for that. You must still be really tired. I didn't pinch you that hard. It was just a little squish. But now you know you're actually awake. No, I'm good, thank you. Because I know I'm not dreaming. Hey, that was an unsolicited pinch. Just a ruse. All to get me onto your lap. How did I not see right through your plan? Or perhaps I was just playing along. It doesn't change the fact that I got up before you today. It will be our little secret that haunts you forever. Okay, now sit up a little. I got you a glass of orange juice to start your morning off with. Just something to boost your immune system first thing in the morning. It's just there on your bedside table. Yeah, I couldn't help the strawberries. Here, you need to eat them all up too. I don't know what it is about strawberries. They just make me happy. I do. I love the color of them. Each one is like a lucky dip, seeing if it's going to be sweet or tart, and I keep eating them in the hopes that one of them might turn out sweet. I could have dipped them in chocolate for you, but I have other plans that are yet to be revealed. No, we ran out of cream. I know, I was devastated. But strawberries came through for me. I sliced them up and put them on the scones without anything else. They were actually really good. Don't knock it until you've tried it. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm glad I took the chance. Come on, babe. Finish your orange juice. It's only a small glass. Well, it's more of a preventative measure. Okay, so how did you sleep last night? Are you sure about that? You were out cold at the start of the night, but you were tossing and turning for the rest of it. It was just after 5-ish. No, you didn't disturb me, but it was obvious your sleep was disturbed. I didn't want to wake you up because you were still sleeping. I thought if I wake you up to see how you were doing, you might not be able to fall asleep afterwards. I was tempted to, but decided against it in the end. Hopefully you got some rest out of it. Yeah? And how do you feel this morning? I can't tell yet. I need a bit more time. Because of your sexy morning voice. You know I do. Your face seems a little warmer to the touch. It's about the same as last night. I felt like you might have been coming down with something last night. And I checked while you were sleeping. Of course I did. I thought that I should check that much at least, before deciding whether or not I should wake you up. Don't worry, that's mine. You shall see in a minute. Here, finish up your strawberries, and I'll be back in just a second. Ta-da! And you claimed that I bought this lovely tray just so that you could make me breakfast in bed. No, we don't need to keep a tally. You're welcome, my love. So, I made you a couple of your favorite things because I didn't know what you would be in the mood for, or if you would even have an appetite when you woke up. I'm glad to hear you do. I'll admit, it's a little carb heavy, but I thought if you fill up and get a little sleepy, then you can catch up on the sleep that you missed out on last night. First up, we have the everything bagel, topped with some cream cheese and chives, because why the hell not? I did briefly debate the safer options, just in case you weren't feeling it, but I took the chance. I'm glad I did. And how could I forget? The croissant. Sans all your favorite fillings. I felt like you would want some comfort food today. I know I do when I'm feeling funky. No, not that kind of funk. Oh yeah, these. I brought these along for the ride too. A bit of sweet to go with the savoury. And I don't think you can go wrong with chocolate chip rice cakes. Especially if your stomach isn't feeling up to eating much else. And how could I forget? My specialty, after all. A nice big mug of your favourite hot tea. You don't have to thank me, babe. Here, get started, before they start to cool down. These are fresh from under the grill, so they're nice and toasty. What do you mean? What did I forget? I don't mind. I can go get it for you. But tell me what it is, silly. You're such a nerd. Oh, I'm a bigger nerd? Well, it's a good thing we found each other then, huh? Wait a second. I never admitted to being on the menu. You just assumed it. I don't know if I would come before or after the other items, or perhaps as an accompaniment to something. I think it all depends on whether or not you would class me as sweet or savoury. I forgot one. What other category is there? No, the spice isn't an option. How am I spicy? Well, that just comes to me naturally whenever I'm around you. Absolutely. I would blame the spice factor on you. I was quite well behaved before you came along, you know. No, babe. I wouldn't change it for the world. How about we both be chili chocolate? Though I should state for the record that I've not tried that yet. It's not that shocking. I do love chocolate, but I haven't tried every different combination that there is. I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I saw a name for it. What was it? Yeah, that was it. A dipping adventure. It's like the fondue with the cheese, except with chocolate. And who knows, maybe there's cheese in there too. You know, things like crackers and fruits. The usual suspects. I'm sure you've had it before. True. Not with me. Oh my gosh. Of course. I can always trust you to turn things to your own advantage. You're very much proving who the corrupting influence is in this relationship. Did I say that I was against it? Corrupt away. It's actually a lot of fun. No, I don't mind at all. But come on, you should get started on the food. Are you waiting for me to feed you? I do happen to be situated perfectly to do so. But what incentive do I have to do so? You've got to give me a little something. Like lots of extra hugs and kisses. More so than usual. Oh no, I nearly forgot about that. Surely you wouldn't take away my breakfasts in bed. You promise? I love your breakfasts in bed. No, not all the time. Because I would rather wake up with you next to me. There's no better way to start the day. And it's much easier to convince you to stay in bed with me than it is to convince you to come back into bed once you've left and had a shower or started on breakfast. You know how much I like my morning snuggle time. It's my time to mentally and emotionally recharge. Completely lost in one of your hugs. You know, I wasn't really one for hugs before I met you. To be fair, I'm still not. I very rarely hug people, even people who I'm close to. But with you, it's pretty much automatic. My arms just find their way around you somehow. And I'm not even conscious of the action. It just happens. I would compare it to being in your orbit. But let's be honest, I couldn't orbit you from a distance. Maybe for a brief moment or so, before I come crashing into you. Careful what you wish for, you might just get it. I think I am going to have to force feed you today. You're much too distracted. But how are you feeling right now? Or would you say it's better or worse than before? Okay. Well, we'll take it easy today and focus on you feeling better. What would you like to do? Yeah, I'm up for that. We're always saying we'll play those board games. We've got quite the collection now. No better time than today to give them a go. And we always have the old reliable. We could always play a nice chill video game. It depends on what you're in the mood for. Are we building, growing crops, or killing zombies? I'd say zombie killing might be a bit of a strenuous exercise. We can save that for another day. Me? I didn't have anything set in stone for today. Why'd you ask? No, there isn't anything else that I need to do. Shush you, it's not looking after. I love every moment that I get to spend with you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love you, silly. Let me check your forehead. Because you're starting to sound delirious, but I'm sure you'll feel better after a nice long shower and a full stomach. Maybe. I still need to jump into the shower yet. I might be up for that. Okay, I'll go warm up the shower then. Don't worry, not too hot. Yeah? You've decided? Go on then. What course am I on your menu? Dessert? Yeah. See you in a few minutes.